Hello everyone, welcome to part 78 of Laravel 11 series, in which we are creating the e-commerce website with Laravel and MongoDB. So we will continue working on the shopping cart page, and in this part we are going to update cart items quantity via Ajax. So first of all, we are going to add few products in our cart. Okay, I will go to the t-shirts and we'll select some of the t-shirts and going to add it in cart. Okay, you can see, and I'm going to add of different size as well, large as well. Okay, so we can click on view cart. See, we able to add three of the products in cart. So now I want to update the quantity via Ajax without the refresh of the page. So we are going to follow these instructions that you can find under video. So in the first step, we are going to create new blade file, card items blade file, that we are going to reload every time via Ajax whenever the user updates the quantity. So first of all, we are going to do that. I'm going to open the project in Sublime. Okay, so I'm going to open the card blade file that we have created earlier. So I'm going to save it with the name card.items.blade.php file. Okay, so I'm going to save it with this name and we'll save. And what I'm going to do, I will also open the card blade file. So I am going to move all the content, all the internal sections to the card items blade file that we are not going to refresh. Okay, so this internal part I'm going to move it, and we'll remove this one, and here we will remove this one, and I'm going to just copy this one. Okay, so also we are not required this one. Okay, so now it will just these sections we are going to add, and along with that we will also require this product model to include, because we require in these sections. Okay, so now here we are going to load this file every time with the append card item. So I'm going to replace this file with this script. Okay, so here you can see the product, or we can simply update this div. Okay, so we are simply update this div, in which we have just added the id, and also we have included the card items file that we have just created. Okay, so these two steps you need to take at your end. So after that, we are going to modify the card items once again. We are going to modify the stock, like plus minus of the stock. Here we are going to modify this quantity button where we are updating and reducing the stock. Okay, so I'm going to copy this one. See, we have used some classes here, and we have also sending the original quantity. So we, every time if the user clicks on plus, we are going to update the quantity by 1, and if the user clicks on minus, we will reduce the quantity by 1. Okay, so for that we are just going to assign update card item class. We will also assign qtyMinus as well as the qtyPlus, okay, to the plus button, and qtyMinus to the minus button. Okay, and also we are going to add the card id that we are going to use in Ajax. Okay, sorry, we are going to send via Ajax to the Laravel function. So I'm going to modify this td here, where we are using this one. Okay, so here I am going to modify this one, in which we have used all the classes, modified the plus minus button with the card id. Okay, so like this. So after this we are going to add the function, jQuery function, for updating the card items quantity. Okay, so this jQuery function we are going to add it in custom.js at front, located at front. Okay, I'm going to add this function here. So after adding this function, that will simply updates the quantity. Okay, and it will we are going to call this update card item quantity route. Okay, and we are going to send that like the current quantity and the new quantity that we want Okay, we are going to send, along with that we are going to send the card IT. Here you can see the card ID as well as the quantity, new quantity we are going to send to this route and to the function, so that we can able to update it in our MongoDB. Okay, so so in the next step we will create this route in web.php file. I'm going to open and will create this route like this. And after creating this route, this function we are going to create in product controller. I'm going to open the product controller at front, and we are going to create this function. So first of all we are going to debug that our quantity is coming fine there or not, and after that we will proceed further. So now see, I'm going to check here. I will also open the console, and here I'm going to check here, like if I will click on plus, yes, it is coming here, card ID as well as the quantity, both are coming here, so it's working fine. Okay, so we can proceed further and can modify the function now, and can update with the updated that quantity of the product we are going to modify. Okay, in our MongoDB, here you can see that we are going to modify the quantity in the card collection. Here you can see the whatever the quantity is coming, we are going to modify that. Okay, and after that we will get the card items once again, and we'll send it there in our view, in the card items view, that we are going to load again. Here you can see that this card items we are going to load again. Okay, so this page will load again, so that we can able to show the correct total after updating the card. So I'm going to refresh it and we'll check it. Okay, but before that, make sure that we have already added it in product controller at the top. This one, I think this one we have already added. Yes, we have already added this. Okay, and one more thing, we need to make sure that this is the Ajax response that we are required to update, because in response we want to show there the message as well that the card quantity has been updated. Okay, so this response we are going to update, this complete Ajax response we can update. I'm going to check it like this. Here it is starting from here and ending here, so I am going to modify this one. Okay, so after this we are going to test now. Let's see, I will open the console as well. Suppose if in case any error comes, then we can able to resolve. Okay, so let's see if we face any issue. I'm going to update its quantity. Okay, so I think it is not updating here. Maybe some issue is coming. We are going to check what issue is coming exactly. Here I'm going to refresh it once again and we'll see. No, it is not updating. Maybe the ID thing must be correct. We are going to check update card item here. Make sure that we will use the underscore ID here. Okay, and also here as well we are using the underscore ID, that is fine. And now we are going to check once again, because in MongoDB we use the underscore ID instead of ID. Okay, so now we are going to modify. Now it is working fine, and here you can see the total has been updated as well. Once again I'm going to modify, like you can see the total 5670. I am going to make it 3 quantity, and we'll see, like if I modify it to 3 quantity, and you can see it has been updated to 7020. Okay, so it has been updated. And here as well I'm going to show, like if I update, it updates as well. So if I reduce, it reduce as well. Okay, so we able to modify our card without the refresh of the page. Okay, so in the next part we will add few conditions, like if there is no stock, then it must show the error here that the stock is out, that the stock is not there for that particular product, that much stock is not there. And if in case the product is disabled or size is disabled, then it will show that size is not available anymore. Okay, so few condition, few cases, we will add this condition in the next part. So please stay tuned for that. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.